Na, és akkor vissza is tértem. Akkor menjünk a tanácshoz.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
És egy leendő barát és társ.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Hát, ő volt a nyomozó.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the council.
Hát akkor jól elszúrtad, ha nem találtál
Sounds like he came up empty.
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified.
Csak kicsit diplomatikusan lett megfogalmazva.
Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Senkire nem hallgatnak. De mindegy. De menjünk fel hozzájuk beszélni.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making us strong.
Csak hogy gyors járatba ez is meglegyen. Na. És akkor mehetünk is.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Most fogja megvádolni a nagykövet, hogy mi történt. Az Éden
The Geth
egyesen.
attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's talking
Hát ez egy régi
but what can you
történetnek a
expect from a
visszahatása.
human?
Ezek a kijelentések, mert közös történetük van ugyebár az Anderson kapitánynak, meg a Sarennek is.
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Hát igen, mondjuk egy látomásra, meg egy
The Council has
dokmunkásra
found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth.
nem lehet
Ambassador,
alapozni
the
egy
petition to
vádat.
have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
Hát, de így is tovább fogjuk
This
folytatni
meeting
a
is adjourned.
nyomozást, hogy megbizonyosodjon a dolog.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Na, azért rákérdezünk, hogy ő honnan
Tell me about
ismeri.
this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad.
Hát elég csúnyán,
We
igen.
shouldn't talk about this here.
Rosszul
I know what he's
sikerültek a
like,
dolgok.
and he has to be stopped.
Tanács nem fog benne segíteni.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report.
Vele is
Seems like he was close to
beszélünk,
finding something on Saren.
de nem bízom benne.
He's a Turian. I don't want him on our side.
Not all Turians are like Saren. If he can help, we need to find him. I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right.
Hát sajnos,
I need to
de-
step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Na, akkor most már beszélhetsz erről a
Harkin's probably
dologról.
getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Más nyom.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Mi a helyzet magával és Sarennal?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
Már itt tartunk.
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat.
Hát, ja.
Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience.
Igazából a könyvben ezt úgy írták
He'd
le,
kill
hogy
1,000
egy
innocent civilians to end a war without a second
gyártelepen
thought.
hát ugyebár felrobbantotta a gyártelepet, és jóformán a mérgező gázok, a lángok és minden martaléka lett az ottani emberek, akik ott éltek, családok.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Na, Barla Vaughnról mit
Tell me
tudsz
about Barla
elmondani?
Vaughn.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Tanács és a
Our
nagykövet
ambassador
miért
doesn't
nem
seem to get
jönnek
along with
jól?
the council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Miért próbálkozunk egyáltalán?
Who cares if we get a seat on the council? What's the big deal?
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the Council, we'll be able to influence
Hát
those
igen,
rulings. Protect our
nagyobb
own interests.
befolyásunk
No more
lenne
jumping through hoops whenever we want something.
döntéshozatalba is.
Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the Council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
Hát igen, minden egyszerűbb lenne, az biztos. Zányi
Tell me more about
brokerről.
the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't
Az
get
a
involved in
meglepő,
politics.
amikor
Doesn't pick
megtudod, hogy
sides.
ő
A
valójában
simple system,
micsoda.
but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is.
Meg
Or
hogy
maybe
mire
they-
használja ezt a
Nobody really
befolyását.
I want to know
Fontomokon.
more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
What's the command structure like?
There is no command structure.
Igazából csak a
Each Spectre
tanácsnak
answers
jelentenek.
directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just
Hát
turns
ahogy
a blind
elmondja,
eye.
hogy igazából saját dolgaikat is intézheti, de megbízásokat is kaphat a tanácstól. De a legtöbb esetben, hogyha olyan van, amit a tanács ad ki, arról jelentést is kell írnia, hogy mi történt, hogy csinálta, hol volt, és a többi. És hogyan
How do they
választják
decide
ki
who becomes a
őket.
Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's
Yes, sir.
always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you.
Hát igazából a katonai előmenetel az, ami fontos a
They want you on their side.
fantomoknak a
Nihilus was
kiválasztásánál.
supposed to give them
Hiába
a final
mondja azt,
recommendation.
hogy
But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
hiába mondja azt, hogy annak születni kell. Azért folyamatosan figyelnek, hogy csinálod a dolgokat, miért úgy. És ez illegális?
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are.
És
The
a
latest
legtöbb
Alliance
dolguk
estimate
az
puts their
titkos.
numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
És mi van, ha
What
valaki
happens
túl
when a Spectre
messzire
goes
megy?
rogue? Like Saren.
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send
Hogy
another
küldenek
Spectre
egy
to
másik
bring the rogue
fantomot,
agent
aki
down.
elintézi. Na,
You don't think
Harkinról,
much of
hogy
Harkin.
hol van.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
I
Elhagyták.
thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances.
Yeah.
If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired
Bocs.
15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the
Mindegy.
first human. A lot of backroom, but it
Az
looks like his
első
time's run out. We've
F-védes
got enough
tiszt
humans in
volt,
CSEC
ezért
now to stop protecting.
kicsit rossz fényt vetne arra, hogyha
I
egyből
should go.
ki is
Good luck,
rúgnák.
Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Na. Akkor folytassuk is tovább.
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
Ja. Na,
That guy's
te mit
up to
csinálsz?
something.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't.
Aha.
Never mind.
Mit csináltál?
Yes, is there something you want?
Követed az őrzőket? Vagy
Why are you
mit
so interested
csinálsz?
in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Ó,
keep.
bazd meg.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Csak nyugi.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
És akkor miért hazudsz?
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Teszem,
Well,
ha csak
technically we're not
szkenneled
supposed to
őket.
disturb the keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Segítek
I could help you
ebben.
out.
Mert
I'm
így
not worried about
kiderül,
the
hogy
authorities.
mi a
I don't
másik
even know who you
funkciójuk.
are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going.
Nekem elég ennyi.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Hát akkor az első szkennelés. Na, Bikaoku admirálissal is beszélünk. Vagy nem, csak később. Na mindegy. Akkor még őt is leszkennelem. És elvileg még van egy helyen. Azt hiszem, hogy valahol itt van még egy. Legalábbis úgy rémlek, hogy fent van. Ja, fent lesz a Tanácsnál. És utána elkezdem a nyomozást is. Igazából itt már kevesebb barangolás lesz. Ezek után kocsmában megtaláljuk Harkint, meg megtaláljuk a Septimus nevű Turiánt. És igazából most egyelőre ennyit akartam ehhez a végigjátszáshoz. A következőnél mondtam, hogy hol fogom folytatni. Ha tetszettek ezek a videók, akkor lájkoljátok, illetve ha még akartok látni, akkor írjatok kommentet, és vagy pedig iratkozzatok fel a csatornámra. Én Garrus voltam, sziasztok!